Hello and welcome to Life More Abundant Hypnosis. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Kevin Wareham, your hypnotist, and I have a few thoughts to share that will help make our time together even more productive and valuable for you. If you'd like to go directly to the beginning of the hypnosis session, you'll find the timestamp here and in the description below. You're about to experience a wonderful hypnotic session, which will provide you with the immediate benefits in the areas of the topic of the specific recording, and will also give you an idea of what to expect when we work together live, either online or in person. Because when we're working together directly, that's when we'll have the opportunity to dig deeper and address your specific goals and desires and how to most effectively help you achieve them. Because I'm recording this series to accurately represent what your live sessions would be like, I've opted not to include a lot of production, editing, and graphics like you'd find in a recorded program package. The following session will be pretty much how it will appear to you when we're talking face-to-face online, although the backgrounds may vary, and we may implement some music or other audio components in your live sessions. Enjoying this session now will also help you to become more comfortable and more familiar with the hypnotic process, and will reinforce just how safe and helpful it truly is. Throughout the process, your mind will be active and alert the entire time. You'll always be able to hear the sound of my voice and respond to the suggestions that I share. If you've seen clips of my comedy stage hypnosis shows, you already know that the volunteers can certainly respond and be very animated, which is, of course, what makes the performance so fun and entertaining. Yes, when you're hypnotized, you'll be able to hear and respond to what I share with you. And afterwards, you'll likely remember about as much as you would from any normal conversation. Now, rather than being a loss of control, instead, your experience here is about helping you to take back control in the areas of your life that may have previously seemed beyond your reach. By immersing yourself in the hypnotic process, you'll find you increase the control you have in your life because you'll be enhancing those helpful habits and behaviors, as well as the emotions, beliefs, and feelings that serve you best to establish and improve them. In other words, a whole mind, whole body approach toward your objectives, making your life even more abundant and rewarding. A question that often pops up is, well, what does hypnosis feel like? Understand that everything is subjective from one person to another, even in terms of the individual strategies we're going to make use of when we work together. For example, there may be moments when you might have a profound, heavy feeling of relaxation, like you're sinking deeply into your chair or bed. Meanwhile, in other moments, you might notice this kind of light and floaty feeling, like a balloon drifting in the breeze or floating on the water. Or in other moments, you might discover this profound and miraculous sensation that you're just sitting or lying there and I'm talking with you. There's not just one specific hypnotized feeling that applies to everyone or even in every session. So, whatever you happen to be thinking and feeling during this experience is just what you should be thinking and feeling at that moment. So, just relax and flow with it. Part of what we'll be focused on is recalling and creating certain pleasurable feelings and sensations. In addition to that, there may be some moments that you find yourself so deeply interested in every single word that I say. Some moments. And sometimes your mind just wanders off to who knows where. And that's okay too. Just let it run free. We often use metaphors such as depth of trance or trance states and having access to a subconscious and a conscious mind, and use these metaphors to help differentiate and describe what's happening within the hypnotic process. In this metaphor, the conscious mind and the critical faculty, that guard or bouncer at the mind's door, can listen in or just wander off and play, or even contemplate what color socks you might want to wear next Tuesday. For the next little while, whatever your conscious mind chooses to do really doesn't matter to the conversation we're having directly with the subconscious. So, as you feel yourself perhaps fading in and out of conscious awareness, that's often because your mind is accessing resources and integrating those with the suggestions to better align with your objectives and outcomes in even more powerful ways. People have wondered if it's okay to move while they're hypnotized. Yes, certainly. You're more than welcome to move or reposition yourself during the session, which will only help you to go even deeper and concentrate even more perfectly. Again, with a hypnosis stage performance as an example, much of the value of the show for the audience is when the volunteers are up moving around in various ways, often hilariously animated and very active. Now, in your helpful life enhancing sessions, we won't be doing any dance contests or taking trips to other planets or riding the world's most exciting roller coaster. You probably won't even be singing because you're convinced that you're Elvis or Dolly Parton. However, if you feel any need to move, scratch, cough, or adjust your body to be more comfortable, hey, I won't judge. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Our interactions are even more productive if you're nice and comfortable. Likewise, if you want to adjust the phone, tablet, laptop, or whatever other device you might be using, feel free to do that as well. The trance state is very resilient and stable, so you'll find that doing what you need to do just helps you to relax even further and go even deeper so that you can enjoy the experience and get even better results. If there's a moment that I'm asking you to think about a particular thing or imagine something specific, then the best use of your time and energy at that moment is simply to focus on and think about that thing. You'll find that you can direct your attention easily and completely, and that will be beneficial for you as well. We'll be engaging your senses through the use of your imagination, so you can freely and fully use your visual, auditory, kinesthetic, olfactory, and gustatory capabilities. In other words, seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, and tasting. Remember, your subconscious mind does not distinguish nor differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined. So we'll want to allow it to be fully involved in the process. There are, of course, many ways to drift or be guided into a hypnotic trance, many paths to the same destination, many doors into the same room. I've selected one of the hypnotic inductions for this particular recording that appeals to a wide variety of people and situations. Although when we work together live, I'll customize and personalize everything to what is most effective for you and the results that we're seeking. You'll have a couple of options regarding how to end this session this time through. You can choose to be out of trance, back in a normal waking state like you are now, wide awake and alert and feeling fantastic and empowered in every way. Or if you're interacting with this program while you're drifting off to sleep, you can just do that when it's completed. Just drift off into a normal, natural, deep, and restful slumber. In this recorded session, I've included both sets of suggestions toward the end, and you can decide as we begin which is most appropriate for you this time through. Since you may choose to benefit from this recording many times and in a variety of situations, you have the option each time as to what's best for you in that particular context. So, you can relax knowing that you'll have a wonderful and productive experience. Oh, by the way, in the unlikely event that your session is interrupted, you'll be able to handle whatever comes up calmly and effectively. And if you choose to, you can go right back into hypnosis even more deeply and relaxed than before. It'll feel totally natural, like emerging from a daydream, doing some simple task on your phone perhaps, and then drifting right back into another daydream. Or, if you prefer, like getting swept up in a great movie, then pausing the movie to take care of something, then resuming the movie and quickly getting swept right back into the drama and excitement as if nothing had interrupted you at all. Enjoy your experience. I know it's going to be wonderfully valuable for you. Oh, and be sure to let me know when you're ready to talk with me directly about how we can refine the focus and personalize your session specifically for your thoughts, habits, and desires. You can schedule a free, no obligation, live online strategy consultation with me whenever you choose to, or if you just have some questions you'd like answered. Either way, I'll be glad to hear from you. I'm really looking forward to our time together and to hearing about your successes along the way. Thanks again, and we'll talk soon.